Have you ever heard about the clown diet? What about the donkey diet? It's crazy, right? So every single year, or should I say every single month, there's somebody, new person, comes up and say that, you know what, everybody should only eat meat. Everybody should only eat plants, whatever. And it's most places in the Western world. And a lot of these people have no idea what they're talking about because they haven't been in other places of the world and they didn't study different cultures. For example, imagine I was born here and I drink milk and I got problems with milk and I believe that I'm lactose intolerant. Maybe some people are, but the majority are not. Let me prove my point here. So, example, I'm like, no, I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm not touching milk again. Then I travel to a different country and I drink milk by mistake. Let's say whatever. And it doesn't do me anything. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Let me try it again. The next day, nothing. I'm like, okay, so it's not my body, it's the milk, it's the environment. So the environment is so toxic that everything that comes out of the environment, all the products, will also be toxic. So it doesn't matter which diet you're on. The majority of the food we consume in the Western world are complete garbage. So they inject the animals, they feed them garbage, they spray the veggies and the fruits. So in my opinion, is it doesn't even really matter. There's some people who say that, you know what, I've been vegan for like 70 years, 84 years, whatever, and my skin looks good. You should be on a diet too. I'm like, okay, relax. Just because something is working for you doesn't mean that it will be the same for everybody. Out of all the places in the world, when you travel to different countries, there's no issue about which diet should I be on, which food can I eat and can I not eat. Often the number one difference is religion. Religion would dictate whether people can eat this thing or whatever. And it only be maybe one or two things that they cannot eat. Other than that, they have no problem with food. It's only in the Western world. It's amazing how much time these people have to kill to come up with some weird diet or something like that. The environment is so toxic and confusing that people have no idea what they're doing. When I talk about intermittent fasting, I'll tell you that I do it every single day. There's a reason why in the Western world I'm so strict with how I eat and when I eat. My vessel has to be really strong in order to operate here. The environment is so toxic that my body has to be at another level to deal with it because I refuse to be average, right? When I traveled to Africa, my first time back after 10 years, it was a few months ago, I went there. I wasn't really extreme with my fasting period. I was still doing it, but it wasn't like what I'm doing right now because most of the food over there are quality food. So I don't have to be as extreme. My body doesn't have to get rid of all those weird chemicals and do all the detox and go through, like, no, because most of the stuff there are good food. So I don't have to do that. But as long as I'm in the Western world, I have to operate at a different level. That's the reason why. Let's bring back the milk again because I want to talk about it. It's very important. I have this tribe or culture, this group of people in my country. They are known for drinking a lot of milk. And when you see the majority of them, they are really slim, no crazy health issues or whatever. So there's some people who say that humans are not supposed to drink cow's milk. I'm like, okay, so clearly you haven't been other places of the world because my country, you have some group over there, they drink a lot of milk. They are literally known for drinking a lot of milk. They look good, they're beautiful. As a matter of fact, the women are really, really beautiful. They got nice hair and everything. Like, I think one of my wives would be from there. Like, they're really beautiful. So I'm like, okay, so you don't know what you're talking about. Also, with all the supplements, you have some natural supplements, pills, whatever, powders that they come up with. They say, okay, this supplement is good for blood pressure. This one is good for sleep. This one is good for better mood or something like that. They come up with all of them. And I'm not denying the benefits. No. But there's some people who I literally saw a video on IG the other day, like, okay, maybe a few months ago. Somebody who woke up in the morning, did the whole morning ritual thing. I call it a ritual because let me explain to you how it goes. They drink water, they drink Salaji, they take ashwagandha, they take Tonga Ali, they take this, like at least 7 different supplements, powders in one go. I'm like, okay, are you fucking out of your mind? Just because something is good for you doesn't mean you have to take it every single day. It doesn't also mean that you have to take it all at once. Too much of anything can kill you. even if it's good. You see a lot of problem with some of this natural food. You don't have the right dosage. Most people don't have the right dosage. So you don't know, should I take 10 millimeters? Should I take 15 milligrams or something? You have no idea. You don't even know what you're doing. A lot of the people selling you the products, they want to see you come back. And they sell you things like, okay, imagine somebody combining 4 or 5 different powders. Imagine taking like ashwagandha, silagi, whatever, into one pill. I'm like, okay, hold up, relax here. You know, it might be natural, it might be have all the nice benefits, but if you take it the wrong way, it can actually cause harm. In places where they have it in abundance with the natural food and everything, a lot of these people they only use it when they actually need to. But in the Western world, they do it as their morning ritual, part of the daily routine. They combine all these different pills and powders and take it every single day. I'm like, is it safe to take it every single day? You don't have the knowledge. A lot of people over there, they have the knowledge. They know when to use it. Maybe they have somebody who's, going through something. Let's say they have a disease and they cannot sleep. They take this plant and they help them. And once they cure from that disease, they back off. And maybe instead of taking it like every day, they take it maybe once a week or once a month or something. Or maybe they don't even use it again until, you know, see what I mean? But here, the consumption is at a not a level that everybody wants to be part of some type of cult. It's like, oh, you know about Salaji, you know about ashwagandha, you know about Tonga Ali. He's like, yeah, I take this every day. I drink this. Like a lot of people have no idea what they're doing. They're literally like guinea pigs and shit. A lot of people tap into the masses. They tap into your emotions to sell you products. And they don't care whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's helping you, whether it's not doing anything, whether it's killing you. As long as you're giving them money to buy a bottle of pills, to buy some powders or whatever, they do not care. They don't have to tap into the emotions. They don't have to tap into people's insecurities. They know what's kind of working, what's not. So they want to sell you things and you fall for it. And it's crazy to believe that in order to function, you need pills. Imagine the environment is so toxic that people actually need pills every single day in order to literally just function. How crazy is that? I'm not against no, I don't endorse, I'm not against no particular diet, no carnivore diet, no vegan diet, no this diet, clown diet, booby diet, monkey diet. Like, I don't preach none of them. I'm not against it. All I'm saying is be careful who you're following. The only thing I'm against is the highly processed food, the energy drinks, everything that made in a lab and all that stuff. I'm against it. It is bad enough that we have unnatural food. They spray the chemicals on the veggies, the shoot the cows and the meat. They put all the crazy hormones, and it's crazy that we have to deal with that because it's very hard to find natural food in the Western world. It is very hard, and a lot of time, even if you find it, costs a lot of money. So that's the reason why I'm saying, like, I'm not against, as long as it's whole food. Even if you eat plants for the rest of your day, I do not care. As long as you're not drinking the Monster energy drinks every day, you're not taking the processed meat and all that stuff every single day, I'm okay. That's what I'm against. That's the reason why I don't make videos talking about don't eat this, don't eat that, don't eat that, don't eat this. Like, no, I don't need to make videos every single day telling you about some carnivore diet or some vegan diet or something like that, because I'm not a slave to the algorithm. A lot of people record videos because they want attention, they want views. I only make videos only if I need to. I don't have some attention seeking problem here where I want to make like 1,000 videos in 1 month. No, if I don't need to talk about it, I won't talk about it. A lot of so-called influencers, they want to make videos every single day to talk about some particular issues that they don't even know nothing about, just for views, for clicks, attention. And once you reach a certain level, let's say you build up a massive following and you start to go different places of the world. Let's say you are a vegan, for example, and you believe and you preach it to everybody. Now you have, let's say, 10 million followers and people know you for that vegan person lifestyle. Now you travel to different places of the world and you meet different cultures where they are not vegan. They eat a lot of meat, they combine everything, right? And you see the people living great lives, not too much obesity, not too much fat people, they're slim, and you have the old folks that live for a long, long time. Now you have this internal fight. It's like, damn, my whole life I thought that this was the only way to live life, and I've been exposed to something. And the people here they don't just eat veggies, but they combine it with some other stuff, and they still have great life. Am I going to be humble enough to make a video to talk about it, or am I just going to keep it in the shadow because I built like a large following? I don't want people to see me as a fraud, so I'm not going to talk about it. I'm gonna keep it on the low, and just push this vegan to everybody. Or you're gonna make a video saying that, hey, yes, vegan thing might be good, but not everybody in the world is like that. And look at the example here. There's some people in my country, they're really old. They still ride the bicycle. They can squat. They can go on their knees and jump. Can even jog, run, and they're really like as I say, like 80s and close to hundreds. The examples I've seen when I went back, even before living the country when I was a kid, I was seeing that every single day. Literally, people like really, really old riding bicycles and everything like that. But they're not vegan. Not saying that, like, I'm not attacking like the vegan culture. I'm just using it as an example. So if you feel offended, then cool. Like, I do not care. I'm just using it as an example. Just preaching one particular diet here. Oh, only eat this, only eat that, only eat that. This is the only way to eat. Everybody should eat like this because I did it. It worked for me, and everybody should eat like this. I'm like, my man, relax. Study different cultures. Learn first before you open your mouth to talk about something that you don't know nothing about. Everybody in the world is not the same. I can eat something and not gain weight, and you eat the same thing and you become obese. You see what I mean? Like, you have to learn your body is different. So just because something is working for you doesn't mean it's going to work for the next person. So you cannot just build some type of cult and preach it. Everybody should only eat that way. And it's crazy that I keep saying again, it's only in the Western world that you see things like that. A lot of places in the world, they don't have to think time to think about, oh, which diet should I be on, which diet, or which like man, they got other things to think about. When I say the environment is toxic, there's some people who actually did that. They in the Western world, right? They were eating a particular way and they gained like 5, 10 pounds, and they traveled to a different country and they ate the exact same thing and hardly gained a single pound. So I'm saying it's not the food, it's the environment. That's the reason why you're not seeing the benefits. I tried the other day to research, because I'm in Canada right now, right? I tried to find natural milk. I could not. It is illegal for a farmer to sell you natural milk straight from the titty. When you see a mother breastfeeding your child, you don't see her putting the milk in a pot and put on a stove to heat it up and go into all these crazy processing methods to get rid of some bacteria. It's just straight from the titty to the mouth. So how come when it comes to the cows, you're telling me that, we have to go through some process because all the microbes and bacteria, you don't want to consume it. It's like, man, okay, you don't want to consume that. Or you care so much about me. A country where a lot of people are so obese and fat and have health issues. It's like, oh, okay, bacteria is bacteria. So how is it actually helping the population? Clearly, it's not working because your population is just sick, out of shape, and you're telling me that you care for me. Like, trying to get rid of what bacteria is you talking about? When other places of the world, they just drink it straight from the titty to the mouth. They don't have no health issues. They're good. So what bacteria is you telling me? Like, what are you talking about? You see what I mean? Is there something else that you're not telling me? I literally just, I couldn't find it. There's no way to buy natural milk here. It's impossible. Maybe there's some people who have the connections for it. And if you do, please holler at me. Literally, it's like DM me. Like, I will pay extra money to have it. You can't find it. It's illegal for somebody to sell you natural milk. You can't find it. So yeah, like, I'm not telling you to be on a particular diet, like the carnivore diet, this and that, like a vegan or whatever diet. Like, I'm not pushing none of them. I'm not endorsing. I'm not banning none of them. All I'm saying is the unnatural stuff, right? The processed food, the fast food, energy drinks, and all that stuff. That's what I'm saying is you should stop that. So I'll make videos about stuff like that, but I'm not gonna make a whole video or a whole channel dedicated to like preaching one particular diet. No, it's not going to happen. Because I study different cultures and I know some people in different places of the world, they eat a certain way and they have no problems at all. It's only in the Western world that there's so much confusion. And the crazy part is they're trying to normalize out of shape people. There's like just obesity in general, just people being out of shape. Because if you talk about it, they're trying to put you down. It's like, oh, you should not be saying that. It is mean. You should not be mean to this person. Like I literally went to the grocery store the other day, like 2 days ago. I was straight from the gym. Wanted to buy a couple of eggs, and I went there, and I could literally count at least 80% of the people in the store out of shape. I was walking there like a king. I'm like, damn, look at these people. Like, you're not on my level. You can call it prideful or whatever. I do not care. I work for it. It's not easy. You cannot buy it. You cannot buy a body. You have to work for it. It's something that you cannot fake. You see? And I was just nice girls looking at me and everything. I'm like, holy fuck, man, this guy is good, you know? I was from the gym, so I have my little pump, but obviously even without my pump, my body just looks good. So I train for it, I work for it. If you want the same results, you gotta work for it. So, but yeah, literally went there to buy eggs, and I saw the people from the parking lot to the store coming out and everything. Like, how do you feel comfortable in that? Because they're trying to normalize it, and they have this out of shape people looking like some type of weird potatoes looking ass, wearing them tight leggings. No, their their shape is so disgusting, and they have the audacity to wear like so-called sexy clothes and stuff like that. Like, how do you even feel comfortable wearing that? I need to find some type of pictures to like. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's like how? Like you don't even feel no shame wearing that shit. I'm like, are you serious? Like they normalize it. That's the reason why people not trying to change. Imagine going there to buy like a big bag of chips and going home like this is my dinner. So I'm gonna sit on my fat ass and doing like what watch a movie and then just start eating my chips and everything. And whoever criticizes me, they are wrong for it because I'm happy with my body positivity. Yay! It's disgusting looking ass. It's crazy. Like I despise laziness. Mediocrity is something that I cannot stand. When I see myself going through something where I feel like it's some average people would do, I would catch myself. I'm like, no, we cannot do that. We have standards for ourselves. We cannot do that. We are not allowed to do it. We are not the average individual. We cannot do that. And it's crazy how most people don't have that. I'm not saying that I'm the best at it. I'm just saying I cannot be average. So when I see people doing average things, it just pisses me off. I'm like, how come you don't want to be better? Like, why? Why do you accept mediocrity? Why do you want to live like that, knowing that you can do better? It is pathetic. So yeah, like if you are in the Western world, most of the time it's not going to be your diet. It's the environment itself that's toxic. That's the reason why you're confused. You don't know where to go. It's the environment that's toxic. And you have these supplements that they come out with. Not saying that they're not good. I don't deny the benefits. I'm not saying that they are not good. But like, is it safe for you to take it every single day? Is it safe for you to take it all at once? Is it safe? Let's say you're going to menstruation right now. Let's say you have to breastfeed kids. Is it safe for you to take it? That's what I'm saying. You have to be careful. A lot of times there's people trying to sell you things they don't care. They just want their money. They tap into some insecurities. I'm like, oh, okay. You're gonna buy it? Alright, sell it to them. They don't care. So you the one who have to research. It's like, hey, just because you hear somebody talk about it, wearing some lab coat and looking some fancy way, selling you product, doesn't mean you have to buy it. You do your research. You don't look at the reviews from the people selling you the product because they can omit some details to make you buy it. You have to look at the people who are not getting anything from it. Imagine you trying to buy a water bottle claiming that it can keep your water cool for 24 hours or 48 hours. You don't look at the reviews from the company itself. You look at the reviews from the people who bought and used the bottle for a while. People who are not getting nothing from it. They're just doing it because they want to give an honest opinion about it. So when it comes to So products like that is super easy. But when it comes to something that you put in your body, then it's a different story. That's what I'm saying. When you consume those things, don't just be like a zombie. Be aware. Like, you have to be in a state of awareness the whole time. You have to realize how, be aware of what your body's going through. Let's say if they say this one is good for, I don't know, good energy, like mood enhancer, whatever. When you take it, you have to be aware of your body, what's going on throughout the day. Pay attention, take mental notes, or even write it down. Don't just consume it, be like a zombie, just believing that it's doing something good to you, right? So you have to be honest with yourself. Don't just embrace a particular diet just because of a cultural thing. I want to be part of the carnivore diet people things. I want to be part of the vegan lifestyle. I want to be part of this. I want to be, like, humans are so tribal. They want to be part of this. Like, it's just, imagine preaching a particular diet, living a particular lifestyle, knowing that the same lifestyle is killing you, but you refuse to believe it. You refuse to accept the truth because maybe you talked about it for so long and the people know you for that, and you refuse to admit the truth that whatever you're pushing is killing you because people will see it like a fraud. But no, people will be like, oh, that's actually honest. Just tell the people. Don't just preach it. Now you bring more people into your mess, and that creates more confusion. You are not helping. Maybe you started with the right intentions, but now that you know the truth, you have to talk about it. You cannot just keep it in the closet. That's what I'm saying. You're never gonna see me preaching a particular diet, talk about, no. What I'm saying is stay away from the processed food, the refined sugars, the energy drinks, the Monster, the Red Bull, and all of that weird crap. Stay away from those. But when it comes to whole food, natural food, whether it's plants or animals, food, whatever it is, I don't talk bad about it. I don't endorse a particular diet. No, as long as it's whole food, natural, I'm good with it. That's just me. And you have to try for yourself and see how it impact your body, your life. And pay attention throughout the day. Don't be a zombie. Be in a state of awareness. Notice the changes. 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 1 month, 3, whatever. And when it comes to those natural powders, supplements, pills, whatever, like the Szilagyi, the Tonga Ali, whatever, be very careful how you use them. Don't just take all at once. Too much of anything good can kill you. Know when to take it, the right dosage. Educate yourself, because you can destroy yourself while trying to do something good. So you have to learn. Try little by little. It's an experiment. Not saying that it will take you like a week to figure out. It can take you months, even years. But if you go to the people who already been through it, it can save you a lot of time. So now you know this one is only good for this. I can take it in the morning, at night. I can only take 5 milligrams. This one is good. But even if I'm breastfeeding, it's good because it'll go through the baby as well. This one, or if I'm breastfeeding, it's not good. I cannot take that. If I'm going through menstruation, I cannot take that. Or if I'm having like preparing for a fight, then I can start consuming this powder or this whatever supplement. But after the fight, I have to back off from it because during the fight, that's when I need the most energy. So I'm going to take this. But after the competition is done, maybe instead of taking it every day, I have to take it once a week, once a month. You see what I mean? That's how you have to do it. Just because you have it around you all the time doesn't mean you have to take it every single day. You are in a culture where a nation of consumers, right? So you're gonna have a lot of products around you, but it doesn't mean that you're supposed to take them every single day because it's like capitalism that is crazy. It's people trying to sell you things. So like I say again, I don't deny the benefits of those super plants, super food, powders, pills, or whatever. I don't deny it. As long as you get the natural stuff, I don't deny them. But is it safe to take them all at once? Take them every day. So now you become addicted to it, become a slave. The day you don't take it, you don't feel as good no more. You're not functioning at 100%. Something is wrong because your body developed a certain tolerance because you were taking it every single day. But you were only supposed to take it only when you needed it. So now you trick your body that you know what? You don't need to produce this hormones no more. You don't need to produce this no more because I'm going to swallow something, pause, to help you produce more testosterone, more whatever, that those pills claims to do. So now you train your body to depend on something external and you've been doing it every single day. But you're only supposed to take it, for example, let's say your testosterone is at some level and you want to have kids and you kind of have difficulties with it. Now you take it for like 2-3 weeks. Now that you're able to impregnate your woman, now you have to back off from it. Otherwise, doing it for like a long time will literally kill your body because your body would depend so much on the product that will not produce the right amount of testosterone anymore. I'm gonna give you an example, right? Depending on whatever you going through. So that's what I'm saying. When it comes to the natural stuff, you have to pay attention. Sometimes you only need to take it only when you need to. How much, when, you have to take all that into consideration. Can I combine it with this? Can I combine it with that? You have to learn all of that. It's not just the pill, it's not just the supplement alone. But yeah, like don't fall into the clown diet, the monkey diet, or whatever diet that people preaching. A lot of time is only some people who are slaves to the algorithm, just want to make content, just want to feel important. Just because something is working for one person doesn't mean everybody should be doing it. Some people just want to post content for attention, right? So you have to be able to spot that. If I make a channel and I have thousands of videos talking about just this one thing, I'm like, okay, my man, it's getting redundant now. 1, 2, 3 is enough, move on. But nah, it's not the case for them. Every single video is to talk about that. And most of the time they have something to sell you. So pay attention to it. But yeah, I'm out of here. Nancy, my Nancy,